This past semester, I spent my time abroad in Melbourne, and this was the only semester I was allowed to do a study exchange program, which meant that it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So it was really important to me that I make the most of these 4 months, 10,000 miles away from home. And it was a real struggle to go outside when I wasn't doing rhino. And I won't lie, this was probably one of the hardest semesters I've ever done in my entire life. And to be truthful, there was a reason why I couldn't film anything school related because it was so difficult, but it gave me a lot of clarity about how I felt about architecture as a subject. So if people ask me if I had a good time abroad, it's a bit of a complicated answer. But before I could finally say that I loved the city, I only had a week left before it was time to go home. I once had a friend ask me why Australia, and I feel like I accidentally manifested coming to Melbourne because I remember I used to get a lot of content about cafes, and I wrote it down on my bucket list and I made it happen. The views are also pretty awesome. It's kind of hilarious the way that I decided to film this vlog in montage. I actually ended up losing my voice halfway through the week. But thinking about how isolating the beginning of this semester was compared to now, what a powerful thing it is to have to not be able to use words at all. Every day we'd go out and we'd try to push ourselves to explore a new neighborhood. And I didn't feel like I was running out of time, but here's my documentation of the week. This video will probably be my final tribute to this chapter of me studying abroad. Even now, I still can't fathom how grateful I am for this experience, and I have so much love for those that I met during this time, and to be able to realize how loved I am from everyone who reached out to me back at home. And I remember this day was one of the rare opportunities that I did have time to spend by myself, so it did allow me to have some time to reflect on my time here while I was going through this exhibition. Where they put sugar. You want it? Pasta. Go.
Wow, survival kit from random vending machine in the bathroom. I really don't know if I like balloon pits.
Okay, Laurie, okay, don't move, guys. Laurie, don't move, guys. Hands down.
This day was kind of surreal because it almost felt like my last day on earth, where I just kind of let everything and anything just kind of happen to me. It was a very much like go with the flow kind of day. You know, we found this gallery thanks to Lori, and it was kind of isolated in the middle of this beautiful field. We were the only people inside. The whole experience just felt very like content and peaceful. The artwork itself was very beautiful as well. And then all of that combined with our like spontaneous planning and just jumping in the car right after and heading to the springs, it all felt very productive, but I felt very refreshed afterwards.
Oh my god, that is good.
The highlight of this trip was definitely the springs in Mornington. Honestly, I was so surprised at how easy it was to just kind of check in and just getting access to the different springs, so I thought that was pretty cool. This day was jam-packed because it was my last full day in Melbourne, and I knew that I wanted my perfect day to start with going to the Fitzroy Market and hitting up Matcha Mate, because I love that walk from Carlton to Collingwood, because everything there is like so, I guess, like artsy and kind of downtownish in a way that I always appreciate when it comes to big urban spaces. And I think now that I'm reflecting on it, Melbourne is such a perfect place for creatives because of the culture that it has. And of course, we hit up like a million cafes and tried all the matcha and different sweet treats that we could get our hands on, and finally ended off the day with some hot pot.
Oh, yes. Have mostly everything packed. Just eating right now, and then gonna clean this up, and then we're done.